Hello friends and family, welcome to the Holy Scripture Christ is Lord. This is another reaction video. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Let us watch and have some fun. This video is only for educational purposes. Hope you learned something from it.
An ex-Muslim lady, she watched my videos. She sent me a message in Patreon. And her sister, who is trying, her best to get her back to Islam, so we can go to the heaven of bananas. She told her, those people, they corrupted their book. And she gave her chapter 5, the chapter of the table, which is, I'm going to use today to destroy Islam. Not only to destroy, refute such a stupid claim. You will see that this chapter alone is enough to make Muhammad dust. But before we continue, look who is talking. We have Aisha. She said that the Quran used to be equal, as an example, the chapter of the cow used to be equal to the chapter of Al-Ahzab. So we have hundreds of verses missing in one chapter alone. Just one chapter. We have tons of statements from their books. And if you remember, not long time ago, there's a famous strip boy, his name Mimi Hijab. He asked his master about the Quran. He told him, if we give you a plain paper, are you going to write the same Quran exactly? The man, he said to him, such a question should not be asked in public. Bring this question for me in the class and we answer it in private. Mimi Hijab, because he is an idiot of the village, he insists to expose his religion. So he insists to get the answer. And then the answer was really horrible. He, told us that yes, there is a hole in the narrative. The whole of the narrative thing is proving to us that even the Muhammadan, don't agree that the Quran is preserved. However, for me, I like not to debate about the Quran preservation for a very simple reason. Why I wanna prove the Quran to be not preserved when the Quran right now is so good to destroy? Because then what the Muhammadan they will do, they will start saying, okay, this verse is not from the Quran really, and that is not what Muhammad said, and this is not what Allah said, and so they can escape. And actually, I met many Muhammadan. They start doing that in order to save themselves from. So what they do, they start saying, oh, those verses, the wrong verses, the stupid verses, the historic verses, the scientist false verses, those are not really from the Quran. So for me, I don't really care if the Quran is preserved or not. The Quran as it is the most stupid book ever. And if the goat ate the Quran, or it is the Muhammadan who ate the Quran is still a stupid book. As you see in front of us, we have the statement of Aisha that when Muhammad died, the goat, she get inside the bedroom of Aisha and she ate the Quran. And I found it very funny and very suspicious that this goat, she's choosing certain verses, not chapters, which is very funny. What? She ate a verse only? Have you ever heard of a goat? She is alone with the book and she ate a verse? Seriously? What, she trimmed just the half of the page? And what the goat she ate? Stoning to death and the breastfeeding for adult. I am assuming that this goat, she was jealous that Muslim women are now competing with her about the breastfeeding. She want to be the only goat in town. But obviously this is something silly. There is no way the goat, she ate a verse or two verses. Especially they are not even in the same location. She ate the book maybe. However, the Muhammadan, they say to us that they memorize the Quran in their head. Wonderful. Who is going to call me and recite for me the chapter about the breastfeeding for adult? Remember, the goat excuse is a false excuse. Why? The goat, she ate the page. She did not eat your memory. Did the goat eat the memory of the Muhammadan? Any Muslim can tell me if he agree that the goat ate your memory too? As you see, Aisha, she remember, the Muslim, they remember, yeah, Allah, he ordered women to give their breast 10 times breastfeeding. And actually, this is why I'm not converting to Islam, because if that verse is still there, I will convert every day. I'm hungry all the time. Free milk. So the goat ate the page, the goat did not eat the Quran from your memory. So where is the verse? So the one who's talking about corrupt and not corrupt, I find that is very laughable, and it's a low IQ accusation. Now the second low IQ accusation about the corruption of the Bible, if we go in the Quran, we will find this. Just to show you how low IQ, most of Muslims, they are copy-paste people, you know, like a creature is a copy-paste of other creature. Like the chicken, she said, buck, 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 buck. The second one next, buck, 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 buck. They don't change their language. So all the Muslims, they keep saying the same thing, but nobody read his stupid book. If the Bible is corrupted, and Allah, he claimed that he is the one who sent the gospel, that means the gospel of Allah is corrupted. So you are screwing your God that he could not protect his book. You see, if the Muhammadan are kind of religion, have nothing to do with the Christianity, they did not steal some stories from the Bible and did not claim that the Bible is their book too. So IQ, they forgot that when they say that the Bible is corrupt, they are accusing their stupid God that he could not preserve his words. And if Allah could not preserve his words, how I can trust that he can preserve the Quran? According to Muhammad, Allah, he sent 124,000 messenger. Each one of them have a message, a book. Where are they? The Muhammadan, they will answer you that Allah is the worst librarian ever. He used to have 124,000 books in his shelves, and now there's only one is not missing. And this is how dummy the one who come to us and say the Bible is corrupt. Same time, let us go now to chapter 5. The one, this lady, she asked her sister to read it. The first thing you will notice that this is chapter 5 is about Al-Ma'idah. Al-Ma'idah means the table. What is the table is about? It's about Jesus making miracle. What is the miracle? Well, Jesus, he have a bunch of disciples. Isa the Muslim, not our Jesus. They are hungry all the time. They like falafel. They like to eat free food. So he said to Isa, hey, why you don't ask Allah to send us food? Huh? Will be enough for all of us forever, you know, like eat, you know, yum, yum, yum. So Isa, he called Allah. Allah, he sent him 7 whales in 7 loaves. Have you ever heard of such a stupid, silly story? And where we can find this story in any Christian story? I mean, why the Christian, they make the whales, they made them fish. I mean, are the Christian trying to shrink the size of the miracle? 7 whales. Each one of them inside a loaf. How big the loaf? And how 12 disciples, they will eat 7 whales. I mean, do you know how big the whale and how many tons each one of them? So the one who question is the Muslims. But they don't question the stupidity of their stories, which is a counterfeit of our book. This is reality. Now, if you read with me chapter of Al-Ma'idah, okay, what does this verse have to do with Jesus? Nothing. What does this verse have to do with Jesus? Nothing. Okay. What does this verse have to do with Jesus? Nothing. Okay. What does this verse have to do with Jesus? Nothing. Here suddenly he speaks that you can eat the food of the people of the book. And here you see actually the stupidity, the Muslim, they say that we eat only halal food. Okay. Is the Christian food halal? the Quran says yes, you can eat the food of the Christians. The Muhammadan, they say no, 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 no. We can eat only what is lawful. But it says, I make lawful for you the food of the book. However, still, what does have to do with Jesus? Remember, the whole chapter supposedly is about Jesus. Let us continue. Oh, you believer, when you stand, wash your faces. What the heck have to do with Jesus? What is that? What does this verse have to do with Jesus? Nothing. Okay, what does have to do with Jesus? Nothing. This one, nothing. This one, nothing. This one, nothing. This is about food, washing your hand. What? And then suddenly, in verse number 12, it says, suddenly he jumped to Israel. So if you go back from that to see how the Quran is written, I mean, the author of the Quran is mentally ill. We were talking about washing our hands. We can eat this, we cannot eat that. And then suddenly we jump and we talk about what? The Jews. What is the connection? Nothing. Somebody want to translate my book to Italian. Italiano. Buongiorno. Okay. Yeah, we need the translators. Okay. Oh, believer, remember God. Okay, believers. Who the believer? The Muslims. Okay, the second verse, what? The Jews. Okay, what happened? And remember Allah, He took a covenant with the children of Israel. Hey Muslims, Muhammadan, I challenge you to quote for me the covenant which Allah He gave to the Israeli. Remember, in order to quote a covenant, you have to quote it from your Quran. Have you ever heard of a stupid God? He says to you, we gave them a covenant, but the covenant is not. What is the covenant? Like what? Eat baklava? What is the covenant? Covenant is a word, mean nothing if you don't tell us what the covenant is. And this is how stupid the Quran. And then it says, okay, and we raised up among them 12 chieftains. Who are they? Allah knows best. And God, which means Allah, the translation, it says the word God. This is false. The word Allah is not the word God. Allah is a name, is not a word meaning God. I am with you. Surely if you perform the prayer and pay alms and believe in my messengers and you secure them and etc. Okay, so is that the covenant? Is that the covenant was given to the children of Israel? So what the covenant you gave to Israel? Are you saying you gave a covenant to children of Israel without Israel? And if we ask them here, who is Israel? If you remember, Ahmad Didat was making fun of the Christian in a debate. He says, your God, you know, he was struggling with the Israel. Who would have believed that? You stupid idiot. The second you accept the name Israel, that means the person who struggled with God. So Muhammad and the thief, Muhammad and the thieves, and Muhammad the thief, they stole the word, they have it in their book, they do not know what it means, and they make fun of the story in the Bible, which present the name, because this is the name, is not really the name of the guy. Not a single Muslim can tell you how this person, who is this person? Israel. From the Quran, not a single verse. Suddenly we hear the name children of Israel. Okay, who's Israel? Shouldn't you say to us, okay, so God, He just said, okay, Jacob, you know what, I'm going to change your name and I'm going to call you from now on Israel. What is the story? Because the Quran is a hummus. Is a shish kebab is a mix of many recipes. Some from the Christians, some from the Jews, from the Hindus, some the black stone. We kiss a black stone. We go around the Kaaba.
Okay, guys. Like, share, and comment below. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoy. See you soon.